Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. In this one we are doing another request and checking out the P-61C. So it is an air defense fighter. I would almost call it an interceptor too, kind of, since it gets an air spawn. But we are sitting at rank 3. Yep, rank 3 in the American Tech Tree at a battle rating of 4.0. There's the RP and Silver Lion rewards from it. And something interesting about this aircraft is during World War II, it was used as a night fighter. So you do have a radar in the nose, which honestly, from what I've seen so far, is pretty good. But without any further ado, let's hop into a battle and see what we can do with this thing. So here we are, guys, and as you can tell, this is quite the beast of a plane here. Guess the wife is not taking that call. Oh, never mind. But in this game, we're not gonna be doing like a close air support or going after bases. We're just gonna be going after bombers and fighters that aren't paying attention. So even though this thing is huge and an absolute beast of an airplane, it can honestly turn pretty good. It does have air brakes, which do help it in a dive. You can get a little bit steeper of an angle whenever you're doing your attack runs, so you can do a little bit of boom and zooming with it. It's just pretty situational depending on where the enemy team is. So I'm just gonna keep climbing here and see what else pops up. I don't know what that plane is right there. Oh, a 219. But as far as the underwing pylons that you guys see there, you can take either 4 500-pound bombs or 4 1,000-pound bombs. So if you want to take it into air battles and try and bomb a base before you attack anybody, you totally can. I can't guarantee your survival rate after bombing a base, but I have done it before, and I mean, the 4 1,000-pound bombs, they will take out one base on their own. And, you know, I tried to use this thing in ground battles, but unfortunately I just sucked so much that I could not get enough spawn points to get it in to be able to use it. But I'm pretty confident that the radar would be fairly decent in an air battle. I think that 109 is just a little too low for me to be able to pick up, but like you can see right there, I'm picking up that Spitfire. So I'm going to go towards this 109, and if he does decide to engage with that Spit or something like that, then we'll go in with for him. And as far as front armament goes, you got 4 cannons that are pretty much sitting in the belly of the beast right here, and they do put out quite a bit of damage, but sometimes they can be a little bit hard to aim. I think I just have problems with aiming cannons that are under the belly. But I mean, having them all in a central position is pretty nice, and that does make the spread a little bit tighter. So whenever you do get a hit, they hit pretty freaking hard. I think that's the first time I've ever said that on my channel, actually. But just a lot of the time you're looking for targets that aren't really paying attention and trying to stay above everybody else. And that makes this playing kind of fun. Because, I mean, you're almost the size of a B-25 Mitchell, and you're just zooming around and absolutely clapping people. Hopefully I'll be able to help that Corsair a little bit. And as you can see, you do have one remote turret on the top of your fuselage. And sometimes with like the auto gunners, it will automatically fire forward, but they're pretty slow, or the gunners themselves, when you're not operating them, are pretty slow, and they have to be pretty close for them to even try to do anything. Okay, we're just gonna climb back up. I think those guys might be the last two. I guess there's a third one as well. Yep. Another 335. So I'm just going to get some altitude back and go back over towards them. And I'm honestly thinking about hopping into some arcade gameplay after this, because haven't shown it on the channel before, and sometimes it can be pretty fun. I don't know if... I'm just gonna attempt to stay out of his guns. I wish that Spitfire would have done something there, but he did not. Maybe we'll just take this 335 right here. No, I don't think so. Kinda do a loop back around for the 190. He's gone. So there should just be... It was a 109 or a 335 that was left. Sorry if I'm talking a little quiet here, guys. I'm trying not to interrupt the wife too much. But I'm, as you guys probably know, this video is coming out a little later than expected, but War Thunder was doing some server maintenance yesterday whenever I got home, so it was down for 2 hours, and I just played some lawn mowing simulator. Yeah, I think we're gonna hop out of this game and try an arcade battle and see what we can do, so I'll catch you guys over there. Well, we're back in another realistic battle. We're gonna do the arcade games in another video, but sometimes arcade can be pretty fun and a lot less, you know, sometimes realistic battles can be a little toxic as far as team killing goes, and there's not really purposeful team killing in arcade battles that I've come across so far. And everybody in there seems to be pretty chill. But we're kind of gonna do the same thing where we use the air spawn and shallow climb up and see if we can take out any bombers first and stay high, and then just take out unassuming targets that think we are pretty much a B-25. but I haven't really gotten a chance to show you guys. But the P61 is a little bit fragile, and let me slow down here and I'll try to show you the flaps, because the flaps on this plane are absolutely massive. Hang on, there we go. As you can see, they go all the way out to the wings right there, and they're huge flaps. Not that I've really ever used them, but they are pretty fragile flaps. I feel like they rip off pretty easily. And the P61 in general, just especially if they hit, you know, in your main wing area, that's where all your fuel tanks are, it does seem to catch fire pretty easily. I think we're just going to go after the BV right here and try and take him out with our cannons. I'm surprised how many people have been playing the 335s recently, the one that's at like 4.3, the attack version, and that is a lot of 109s. Oh well, it's fine. Oh man. But you know, honestly, the plane is pretty fun to take out, and just kind of, it's a little bit of, I don't know if I would really call it a troll plane, but it's an unassuming plane that most players aren't going to think can turn. But in most situations, it can turn very well for how big and heavy it is. Okay, come on, BV. I'm just gonna... Yeah, cannons are pretty powerful. And we'll just kick out the flaps right there for funsies. But it is pretty fun to hunt bombers in this thing, and fairly easy to do so as well, since you get that air spawn. It is kind of frustrating to get this plane spaded, but maybe that's just because I'm impatient. I'm going to try and go back over towards this B-25 and help him out with these guys. But I wouldn't really try and go into a head-on with especially a BF-109 or a 190. A 109 that either has the gun pods attached, or like one of the 190As that has 4 cannons. Because like I said, if you get hit and lit on fire, you're most likely gonna die. So survivability once you get hit in like a fuel tank or your engine is not very high. Good job, P-38. Besides lighting himself on fire. You do gotta watch out for overspeeding. Especially in, I mean, even a shallow dive, it's pretty easy to overspeed and just forget that you're There's a lot going on right here. So if you dive into a little fray and lose your elevator, you are going to die. But we're going to wrap the video up right there, guys. So as always, if you enjoyed watching, leave a like down below. And if you have any planes that you want to see me fly or any War Thunder tips, leave them in a comment. And I'll have the Discord linked down in the description for you guys. But as always, subscribe to the channel to stay updated on all my War Thunder videos, and we'll catch you in the next one.